Who's next? You are.
Walking Dead fans, get ready to say goodbye to Rick Grimes as star Andrew Lincoln will be leaving the AMC series in its upcoming 9th season, sources confirmed to The Hollywood Reporter. Meanwhile, co-star Norman Reedus, aka Daryl, is in the midst of negotiating a rich new deal that will pay him more than $20 million as he will become the show's new lead. Sources say Lincoln will be phased out in season 9 in a fashion similar to co-star Lauren Cohen, who will film only 6 episodes of the series. Cohen, who plays Maggie, chose to exit the highly rated drama after her negotiations for a new deal went south. She will soon be seen as the lead in ABC's mid-season series, Whiskey Cavalier. Lincoln's decision to leave comes as a major shock for the franchise, especially since Rick is still the focal point of creator Robert Kirkman's comic series on which the AMC drama is based. The Walking Dead, however, has always taken a remix approach to its source material. Season 8 featured the death of Rick's son Carl, played by Chandler Riggs, who was largely seen as the future of both the show and the comic, as he remains alive and well in the source material. Lincoln, who lives with his family in London and returns to the show's Atlanta set for production, saw his time with The Walking Dead coming to an end sooner rather than later, after Rick's death was foreshadowed multiple times in a Season 8 storyline that wound up being a part of Carl's death. In December, the actor told THR that there needs to be an endgame, and that is something that is definitely being talked about. In February, Lincoln said that there's certainly an endgame in my head. Whether or not that's the same endgame that's in the producers' heads or the people I work with is another matter. That's open for discussion. Meanwhile, sources say Reedus looks set to cash in given Lincoln's departure. The Daryl actor has already begun work on season 9 in Atlanta as he negotiates his new pact, which, while it isn't a done deal, is said to be worth north of $20 million. News that Lincoln is leaving The Walking Dead comes as the franchise is set to reinvent itself again in season 9, with Angela Kang becoming the show's 4th showrunner, replacing Scott M. Gimple. For his part, Gimple has moved on to a larger role with AMC as Chief Creative Officer of all things Walking Dead after Kirkman exited his overall deal with the cable network for a lucrative contract with Amazon Studios. We knew for a long time that Season 8 was in many ways the end of a chapter of the show, Gimple told THR after the finale. The differences that people will be seeing in Season 9 and beyond are going to be pronounced. It's going to be a very different show with characters handling very different issues, challenges, and threats than we've seen before. These characters will be different in a lot of ways. So, how are you feeling about Rick's impending departure? Are you surprised by the news, or is it something you've been expecting? Let us know in the comments. For The Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.